Okay, let's dissect the ingredients of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Now, on first glance, this is full of microplastics. There's a lot of ingredients to get through, so I'm just going to whiz through them. Remember, the first ingredient always has got the most percentage in that product going down to the least. The first ingredient is aqua water, absolutely fine, put in there to bulk it up as a solvent, but that does mean that we need a preservative and probably an emulsifier. But which ones do they use? We got glycerin, can be synthetically made through petrochemicals or most likely through vegetable oils. If that's the case, then that's absolutely fine. It's put in here as a humectant to draw moisture into the skin. This cyclo ingredient, I'm not even going to try and pronounce, is a silicon compound synthesized from silica. It's a petrochemical. It's put in here for texture, to smooth your skin. And according to the Beat the Microbead app, could contain microplastic, which will bioaccumulate in your organs, causing all sorts of damage. Never biodegrade. Terrible for the environment. Terrible for aquatic life. It's not needed in here, in my opinion. We got squalene. Usually this is derived from olives, but it can be synthetic. Let's give them the benefit of doubt and say it's from olives. And if that's the case, it's great. It's an emollient and it also helps smooth your skin. Right, now we're on to our first peg. BizPeg 18. A silicon compound combined with polyethylene glycol. Put in here as an emulsifier and a stabilizer, as well as a thickener. But being a peg, it's harmful to your environment and, in my opinion, harmful to your skin. Sucrose stearate, derived from sugar and stearic acid. This one's fine, it's put in there as an emulsifier. This alcohol is a fatty alcohol derived from plant oils. It's fine, put in there as an emollient, a thickener and a stabiliser, not a petrochemical. Another peg, Peg 8 stearate. Again, another emulsifier and skin conditioning agent, which I don't agree with. Don't like it. There's enough pegs in here, I've said it before. So hang and wash it out. Myristal. This is put in there as an emollient to provide a smooth texture. Not a petrochemical, not a peg, not a microplastic. Derived from myristic acid and myristic alcohol. I'm not very familiar with this one, to be fair. It's mysterious. I don't know how to pronounce this pent one either, but I do know it's put in there as another emulsifier and in my opinion has no benefit to your skin whatsoever. It can be a petrochemical depending on how it's made. So I'm not sure on this one. Then we've got apricot kernel oil. This is a good ingredient. This is why we need all those emulsifiers, because we got water and oil. Totally safe, totally natural. Provides antioxidants. Would have been better if it was organic, but we give them this one. Phenoxyethanol, again, one ingredient that I really don't like. A synthetic preservative. Safe in low concentrations, very irritated in high, but it's kind of in the middle of the list, so I think it will be okay. Then we have avocado oil. This is good. Love an avocado oil. Really nourishing to the skin. Good one. Better if it's organic, but good one. Glycerol stearate, derived from glycerin and stearic acid. Put in here as an emulsifier and a skin conditioning agent. This one's okay. Right, this alcohol can be synthetically made using petrochemicals or from plant oils. I'm hoping this one's from plant oils. It's safe for your skin if it's plant oils. It's put in here as an emollient and a thickener. We have rice bran oil, extracted from the rice bran. This is an emollient rich in antioxidants. Again, this is a good ingredient. Then we have olive oil. We all know the benefits of olive oil. I don't need to tell you that. Would have been better if it's organic. But still, this is a good ingredient. Chlorphenicin is a synthetic preservative classed as a petrochemical. Jesus, there is a lot of ingredients in this just for one facial cream. It's just not needed. Anyway, here we go. Let's keep going. Well done for staying with me on this one. Stearic acid derived from animal fats or plant fats. It's an emulsifier, provides a creamy texture. If it's plant-based, then this one's okay. Palmic acid derived from palm oil. Again, I don't know if it's responsibly sourced. Don't like this ingredient. Don't even talk to me about it. Disodium EDTA. This is a synthetic made from petrochemicals and it's just put in there to help product stability. Now this acrylic cross polymer can be classed as another microplastic and a lot of people are finding out they're actually allergic to this. As it's a synthetic polymer, it's not biodegradable. Put in here as a thickening agent and a stabiliser. Carbomer, again, this is another microplastic. Why is it needed? It's just put in there thickening. Sweet almond oil, again, good ingredient. This one, as long as you're not allergic to nuts. Put in there for skin conditioning, antioxidants. Be better if it was organic, but this one's okay. Xanthan gum, love this ingredient. This is put in there as a thickener, totally natural, totally biodegradable. Good ingredient, ethyl hexyl glycerin, derived from vegetable glycerin, and it's a preservative and a skin conditioning agent. This one's okay. Sodium hydroxide, very, very irritated in high concentrations, but this is quite low down the list, so I'm sure it's not going to do any harm. It's just put in there as a pH adjuster. Vitamin E, this one, as long as it's derived naturally from wheat germ oil, is good. It's put in there to help the oils from not oxidizing and also benefits your skin with antioxidants. This is a good ingredient. Soybean oil, again, good ingredient. Put in there as a skin conditioning agent. Don't use it if you're allergic to soy. Right, this ferment extract. I think I like this one, you know. So it's obviously made through fermentation. I think it's in here to help support your skin microbiome, but I'm not too familiar with it. It's not a microplastic, it's not a PEG, and it's not a petrochemical. Myristic acid, put in there as another emollient and skin softening agent, can be derived from animal fats or plant oils, and it is biodegradable. This hydro ingredient, again, is derived through palmic acid, so palm oil. Apparently it's put in there to help protect your skin barrier and improve hydration. But I'm not sure the orangutans in the forest with no palm trees to be in would agree. BHT, a synthetic antioxidant derived from petrochemicals and a possible endocrine disruptor according to some studies. Check out my blog on the website to find out what an endocrine disruptor is. It's put in there as a preservative booster. Salicylic acid can be synthetically produced, but sometimes it can be derived from willow bark, and in such a low concentration it shouldn't irritate you, and it's put in there as an exfoliant and it helps clear clogged pores. Then we have citric acid, totally natural, usually derived from citric fruits, put in there as a pH adjuster. So when you see creams with a whole list of random ingredients, just be aware and use the Beat the Microbead app to let you know which ones are microplastics, or the Yucca app, although I've had disagreements with them recently. More on that later. Anyway, if there are any other skincare products you'd like me to dissect, then just let me know.